Hey there YouTube, steamtowngamer here, and today I'm rocking Resident Evil 5. So this game is simply described as meh. I like it okay. It's a fun game, but you don't fall in love with it. So it takes place a few years, at least a few years after Resident Evil 4, when Leon saves the president's daughter. What Umbrella did, when they were in decline, they were falling, they sold their bioweapons to anyone willing to pay for them, which means terrorists, warlords, politicians, anyone willing to pay, anyone with bad hands basically got a hold of these bioweapons. So they're scattered all over the world now. We're taking place in Africa, and the whole game is basically designed around this one terrorist organization who happened to get one. That's it. This is a ridiculously long game, which I do love the fact that it's really long, but it's all about this one group, and it just basically shows you what the world is nowadays. Anyone can get these bioweapons, and not only that, many organizations, including this one that we're investigating, are continuing Umbrella's research on the bioweapons and customizing them to their own needs. So we're going to encounter a lot of new variations of various creatures that we've fought in the past. I believe the Lost Pluggers from Resident Evil 4 are in this game, and they've been mutated and they've been weaponized. What's one of the good things about this game is, sorry, I'm just going to go back and select chapter, is that if you die, you start off with everything that you were holding, and if you find a weapon, you actually get to save the weapon and it transfers to you, so that's really, really good. So basically, if you die, just make sure you're holding a lot of stuff on you, and then you get to carry it over with you to the next one. As you can see here, in this one, Chris, who you're playing as, has 2 guns, a first aid spray. No, not a first aid spray. That is a grenade, an incendiary grenade, and 3 herbs. So that worked out pretty good. So you just die and buy stuff. You can even buy stuff as well in the main title screen, so that's pretty good actually. That worked out pretty sweet. So as I said, we're in Africa, which is where they originally found the T virus, which has got mutated. We're going to start off in a really dodgy area, just like Resident Evil 4. It's really dodgy, really run down, but it doesn't represent what the whole game is about. It moves on to these state-of-the-art facilities later on in the game. And even the first fight scene basically really reminds you of the concept of Resident Evil 4.
This is Kirk.
I'll gotta just skip this. I can't skip it, you have to just
Chris
sit back
here,
and watch.
coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
Yes, we read you.
There's a black market weapons deal going down in Kijuju. That's where Irving will be. The Alpha team has already infiltrated the area, and you will be going in as backup. Rendezvous with your contact at the butcher's shop. You can gear up and get briefed on the mission there. Watch your backs.
Roger that.
Copy. Over and out.
So it's pretty fucked up what we're about to see up here, but as I was saying, the first real fight scene really reminds you of the first fight scene in Resident Evil 4 with the villagers. That's what it is. It's just being constantly attacked, and you just have to outlast them. That's all it really is. And there's one big boss. In Resident Evil 4, they had the Chainsaw Man. This guy he's wearing a sack on his head as well, but is much, much larger, far more dangerous, and has a huge weapon. I believe it's basically an anvil with a blade on it. You actually see him in one of the Resident Evil movies. Now the movies aren't canon, they're sort of running on a different universe, many would say, compared to the video games, when the world got taken over by zombies. No one knows who or what the fuck this thing is, but he's some kind of BOW. So these guys here, fucked up. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what's in the sack. No, we can see the bottom of the sack here, and we can see nothing. I thought they were hooves. I'm just hoping it wasn't a person. I was kind of hoping it wasn't an animal. That's pretty fucked up. So we're gonna go to this corner plant butcher shop. This is where we're gonna meet the guy, our contact, who's gonna give us our weapons. Okay, so we made it here. I forgot, this is Shiva. Or Shiva. This is Shiva. I don't actually see her in the other Resident Evil games. She seems to be mostly located in Africa. Yeah, as they said in the cutscene, she is Chris's partner. They even showed Jill Valentine dead, who used to be Chris's partner, but she is not dead. She is by no means dead. They just think she's dead. They put a tombstone up to represent that she has been dead for 2 years. But no, she is not. Open. So this is where this guy here is going to give us our guns.
Good, you're both here. Come. You too. This way. It may be because of the new government, but people around here are a little on edge. You should do what you came here to do and go home.
Yeah, they really roll out the red carpet for us Americans.
Once again, they hate Americans.
I have your weapons for you here. Check them. Grab your weapons. The operation's already started.
So access the inventory. We've got my machine gun. I'll actually show you where I found the machine gun in the fight scene, so you're not busy looking around for it. What I hate about this game is the lack of ammo at the very start of it. But remember, just the start of it is just to survive. You don't really have to fight, so just don't go nuts with the ammo. Just take them out at your own pace.
There. Take whatever you think you'll need.
Oh,
Take your weapons already.
Take your weapons already.
Alpha team isn't going to wait around forever.
There we go. You can't shoot him. Her boobs will slightly wobble as she's walking as well.
Destination coordinates?
Town square's up ahead. Go through there. Alpha team's waiting at the deal location.
Good.
What do you know about Ouroboros?
Ouroboros.
Mostly just rumors. Something about visions of a doomsday project.
Doomsday sounds about right, and apparently it is no rumor.
You're kidding, right?
You must find a man named Irving. He's our only lead. And be careful out there.
So that is the name of this little project that's going up, Ouroboros, which is, you know, the new type of conveniently placed wooden. As I was saying, Ouroboros is the name of this new bio weapon that's out
Remember,
now, and
we're
they
a
do
team.
intend to sort
Whatever
of,
happens,
you
we
know,
stick
change the
together.
world.
Don't worry. I may not be as big as you, but I can still hold my own.
Once again, same sort of setup as Resident Evil 4. You got the barrels, you got the crates. You got the dead donkey that's got no head. investigate. So its head's been cut off and been skewered. So why is it here? Is it possible that they left it out as some kind of signal? But then again, we find another one in here. Candles, skulls, cardboard box. Yes, I'm putting them all together now. I'm connecting the dots. That is pretty fucked up. Some kind of ceremony. Okay, so this game is very gruesome and gory. So we've got this. I'm gonna get her to pick this up, can I?
You grab it.
You need to be careful.
What? Oh, right, read document. All outsiders will receive the blade of punishment. We will bless them with their scarred death. We will release them from their bodies and from their bonds of wickedness. That is pretty fucked up. Basically saying everyone's going to get killed. All outsiders get killed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get her partner picked up.
Okay.
So she will use them on you. So whether you have them or she has them, it's also a really good idea just to give them to her, because she would just use them on you when you're down on health instead of you having to do it yourself.
You hear that?
So that comes in handy.
It came from that building.
Open. So we're going to see a little cutscene up ahead. It's going to be a bit gruesome as well. We're going to have to shoot our way out once again, just like Resident Evil 4 when we first encountered that villager shoveling wood into the fire. No, he was burning something weird. That was it.
Freeze! Are you okay?
A lot of similarities to Resident Evil 4. One guy on his own, controlled by a parasite, and is about to viciously attack us. Hello, good sir. You need some assistance. Okay, he's
What
dead.
the hell just happened?
They didn't move like any zombies I've ever seen.
You can shoot the TVs too, although it doesn't actually give you anything besides waste your ammo. We can't go back the way we came. It has been locked. Partner picks up because she will run out of her ammo first. Remember, there's tons of ammo, tons of health, but only if you played it a couple times, because that way you can sort of build up your health and ammo in your inventory already, then come back. So that's what I've done. I've already played this level, finished it, and then decided to create a new one. And then everything you do, your upgrades, your inventory, just transfers over. So this is just run. Just run. That's all you can do.
We need to get to that house. We'll have a better chance of fighting them from there.
Come in, Kirk. The locals were hostile and we had to use force. We don't have any contingency plans for this situation, do we, Kirk?
Roger on the locals, but your orders still stand.
What does that mean? Was HQ expecting this?
I'm gonna pick this up.
Come on!
Roger.
2 people could kick this door in, and 2 people there are. A lot more skulls. So you can see these huge axes here. This is where that big heavy boss dude comes in, and he's going to be rocking this thing. So that is pretty crazy. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Machine gun. Well, I have the machine gun, so I'll be taking them. Handgun ammo. I'll be taking that as well. And gold. It doesn't matter if I pick him up or she picks him up, because they're both the same. Are both equal, ladies and gentlemen. Equal rights. Climb up. So I'm going to get her to take the get her to pick it up.
You grab it.
Roger.
You got quick access to your inventory, which is almost simultaneously. I'm going to go ahead and use the use.
Thanks, partner.
You can use it on yourself and on her as well. So that does come in handy. So you remember the guy who actually gave us the weapons? We're about to go see him again. He is working for the BASS. Is that what it's called? It's written on his arm, but I can't see it. We're going to look through this building, and this is going to trigger another cutscene.
You don't know what you're talking about! You can all go to hell!
Wait a minute. That's the...
Tipo, what? Now to Zuia.
That's the blade. So he is some kind of BOW. I don't know jack shit about him.
Happen, Daddy! What? What the Huawei Toleo Yandam? Yandia that too!
Yeah, I don't know jack shit about this BOW. I do know for a fact that he is in the movies as well. Of course, they're not really canon. What we're going to do is, the first thing we want to do is we're going to barricade this door. This will funnel them. Funnel them through the window. This is just a wait out the clock situation. This time you are shooting right, take them out one by one. Don't do anything that stupid. As you can see, they are a parasitic organism controlling them. It reminds you a lot of the Lost Luggage, that's because it is a form of the Lost Luggage from Resident Evil 4. It's a good idea to give her lots of ammo, because that's what she does. Crap. operation.
Kirk, come in. The locals are hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Roger that. Just stick tight. I'm on my way.
Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
So these little cutscenes are sort of triggering the fact that the game's moving on now.
Take it.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, he's in now. So what you want to do is just keep your distance from him. Don't waste your ammo on him. You can kill him, yes. But he's just going to come back and you're going to use a lot of ammo that you didn't really want to use. I recommend getting up high to funnel them more. Remember, there's this barrel here as well. We can use the barrel to like our advantage and detonate it. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. I think I gave too many muscles. That's a guy who's the microphone. He's a little bit more difficult to kill, yes, but he is still free. So you see these tiny little stalls down here? That's where I found the assault rifle. Run out the clock situation, just keep...
We've got to hold out till Kirk gets here.
Take them out one by one, look around, find... Oh shit. Another barrel if you want to take out one. Try and do some damage against him. As I said, look around. Machine gun ammo. Now Shiva can die, so just be careful of that. Granted, she's no actually. She does have plenty of ammo, she can and will take out multiple enemies. Little area is nearly done.
Reload!
The house. that is the end.
Take cover!
Rank A. I did an A. I did very good. Now, you did see me fire openly at the big axe-wielding dude. That was a mistake. I wasted my last rounds of ammo. I thought he had taken a lot more damage and I would have a chance of knocking him down to his feet. That was a bad idea. I should not have done that. And neither should you. But I did not die. I got a 77.1% accuracy. Enemies ruined. A. I got 15, so 15 is an A, so just aim for that. And time cleared in 17 minutes, 1 second. So I got an A for that. That is pretty good. And look, now we can go into the shop and buy things with all the money we found. And look, we can buy another type of pistol, another type of machine gun. I'm pretty sure these are the ones we already have. And we can buy a first aid spray, and the first aid spray is only $1,000. But I don't need any of that because I am doing pretty good. What I need is fucking ammo, and of course it won't let you purchase ammo. You suck, asshole. You can't sell anything by the looks of it either. You basically stuck whatever's with whatever's in your inventory. You have to drop it. Okay, now moving on to the next mission. Now I have no idea really what to expect. I've played this game once.
Kirk, we owe you one.
You can thank me later. Chris, Sheva, it's almost time for Alpha Team to go in. Hurry to the deal coordinates.
Roger that.
I'm going to
Going
use this
on ahead. We'll meet up there. Good luck.
I'm going to use this opportunity to look around, see if we can find any new materials. I know I left stuff behind. Oh, looks like it sort of disappears because there was a herb there and some ammunition. I'm going to look around nonetheless, see if I can find anything at all that might just help me out. Nothing. Not seeing jack. Can I open this? Open? Nothing. Oh, I think they sort of gutted all the area out so no one can, you know, look around and shit. None the matter, we're doing pretty good. Obviously, Chris. Oh no, me and Shiva have no ammo. But 10. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to look around, and I'm gonna have to find some ammo. I've played this game maybe once since, you know, I definitely have played this game through to the end. I remember most of it. I remember what the general feel of the game is, but I just don't remember a lot of the cutscenes, and you know, I have never really played them, you know, back to back like I've been doing now. So now the storyline seems to be, you know, mixing together. It's making a lot more sense as characters I didn't know. Oh, it's like, oh, you're here, and oh, that's here. That makes sense now. And I'm getting into it with the whole Resident Evil universe, and I love the Resident Evil games. She's got, oh no, she does have 4 shots. You can jump down in here, which is what we're going to do because we saw this barrel. What's in the barrel? Shouldn't have done that. Gold. 400. Alright. This is some kind of well. Yeah. This is from the cutscene, opening cutscene. when they close these doors. The people we're supposed to be meeting are behind here, the Alpha team. It should be behind these doors. So the BASS, the anti-group thing, you know, they're from many locations all around the world. The UN got involved and created this global police force for anti-terrorism and bioweapon, you know, containment. Basically, every good guy in the first game, Chris, Claire, Jill, yeah, every good guy that you actually get to play as is a member of this organization, the BSAA. Assist jump. So obviously we've got the assist moves as well. I'm going to go ahead and look around before we go up there.
Captain, what is your status? You see the enemy?
Alpha team!
Dechant! Do you copy? Dechant!
So that was the Alpha team we're supposed to meet up with, and they've been overrun by the infected. Oh no, they yelled out monsters. Monsters. Shit. So obviously BOWs. So as you seen in the first episode, there was that chick, the one with the weird mask on that looks like something from the 1820s medical mask. I don't really know what that is. She, we'll see later on in the game without her costume on. I think that is Jill Valentine. She's being controlled by a parasite or something. So Chris had kick, this you have strike. And also stomp. Sometimes when they're on the ground and they're still going to get back up, you can stomp. Alright, we've taken a look around. Nothing really else to see. Quite frankly, I'm getting a bit annoyed. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next area. Once I find that ladder. There it is. The assist ladder. Picked up old building.
Found a key. Wish I knew what it was for.
Hey asshole, hey. I'm not going to waste my ammo. Hit him and strike. Handgun ammo. I should have given that to Shiva. Never hit a woman, but an infected one. So that's different. So this guy's back jumped over.
Take it!
So now we can go in a completely new direction. Kick open. So I should also mention that as I'm recording this, this is the 24th of December 2016. It is New Year's, not New Year's, Christmas Eve. And it's Australia, so it is fucking hot.
You grab it.
This is the type of weather that you, instead of like skiing or something like that, you would in fact inflate your inflatable swimming pool and go out and have a barbecue. That's what we do in Australia on Christmas. We have barbecues. And I've never heard the concept of put a shrimp on the barbie. I know a lot of the people like to say that's what we say. We don't call them shrimps, we call them prawns. So that's a big, you know, fuck up right there. Most people think of Australia from that one fucking episode of The Simpsons. Machine gun, I'm the only one with the machine gun, so I'll be taking that. Oh yes, I should also mention this game has a lot of network capabilities. We can basically join up with Shiva, like as in we could join someone else's group. Holy crap, I did not know that. And then we could actually be Shiva and vice versa. We could allow someone else to join our group and then they would take control of her and then we would have two people going around and stuff. Just like that. I've done it before, I probably will do it again. Seeing how the network, as far as I can tell, is still operational. The servers are still running. It's hard to say with these older games like that, but it's still...
Help! Somebody help me! Help!
We're gonna go help her. Spoiler alert, when we get in there, she's already infected with the parasite. There is nothing we can do. Doesn't matter how fast you get there, you can't save her. But you do end up shooting her. I'm sorry. That's like these Resident Evil games. They just sort of fuck with you a little bit here and there, but what else what are you going to do? Gold, thank you. Burning tires. That's got a stink. That smell would stink so bad.
Hey, what's wrong? Be careful. They may still be here. You okay?
So what just happened there is we're going to start seeing the first real mutation of this virus, of this parasite. The ones that we've been facing so far are in their first stages, meaning that they're not really any kind of threat. This is the first real threat one we're going to deal with. Okay, she's dead. That might have even been a trap. Because she was so infected. I'd say that was a good chance that was a trap.
You grab it.
The guy looks a bit Asian. Sorry, I tried to strike there. Of course, anyone with a weapon will do significantly more damage. She should have picked that up, not me, but she wouldn't do. The door closed. This place sucks, I don't like this place.
Matheson to HQ. We've lost contact with Alpha Team. They're under attack by an unidentified hostile. Reinforcements head toward the deal coordinates immediately.
Chevy here. Roger that.
Move out.
That was nuts. Gold. More money. This Chris, he is just ripped. Look at him, he's just bursting out of his uniform. Oh, it's crazy. He is just ripped to Jesus in that. Oh. Barrels. That's where they were, I think. I'm not going to go in there. It looks kind of dodgy to me.
Take it.
Okay.
I see the word no. I think it was the end of the chapter, maybe? I don't know. There's a lot of chapters. This is like chapter 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.5, and then probably goes to 2.1. I don't know, but there's a lot of mini chapters. So that parasite that came out of that white chick's face, that was the Las Plagas parasite. However, it has been significantly mutated. It has been weaponized. It has been adapted. It is changed. It doesn't really control you the same way it did in the first one. In Resident Evil 4, it is different, very different. It's dark in here. So this is supposed to go here. I'm not seeing anything here. It's probably up the next level, probably. I don't know. This is this bloody shanty towns. I hate these shanty towns. But once again, just like Resident Evil 4, the first stages of the game do not represent the entirety of the game. It is going to change very dramatically, very relatively quickly as well. We're going to see state-of-the-art facilities. We're going to see a whole arrangement of laboratories, things like that, and of course, huge new bioweapons. In fact, there are some really, really, really big ones in here. That looks like a member of the Alpha team is already dead. They were like 30 seconds too late.
He's dressed like a man armed. His wounds weren't made by bullets.
Wounds weren't made by bullets. Now, it's possible that they ran into the parasites. I just don't know, because it's been so long since I played this game. I played it relatively when it first came out and just sort of threw it into my collection. So I just don't know. I'm going to pick that up because I've got jack shit. Hey, a pro. Nothing. They used to give you things in Resident Evil 4. Pros used to be your friends. More gold, 100. 100. Nothing really of major interest. That is another one of these Alpha team members who seems to be thrown up there. And black goo is coming from the walls. What the fuck went down?
Hurry!
Roger.
So I've only played, as I said, I've only played this game once. When it first came out, never played it again.
Happened in here?
Basically forgot about it.
Hey, who did this?
Something attacked us. Irving. He got away. It was a setup.
A setup? What is this?
It's data regarding the deal. I downloaded it from their computer. Oh, you gotta get it to HQ.
Hey. Hey, hang in there.
I saw someone, but they ran away.
She's got a nice ass.
Kirk, do you copy? We got the data, but Alpha Team is down. Irving got away.
Roger. Relay the data from the vehicle at the storage facility.
Copy that.
Okay,
I
that
don't
worked
like the
pretty
looks
good.
of this, but we have to keep moving.
Still got jack shit ammo. Next one. Sorry about this. Hang on. There we are. Next one, I'm going to give to Shiva. I'm going to see if we can options, audio settings. In-game music. This should make things a little bit easier for me to hear. I will talk a little bit during the fighting scenes. As you know, it does fuck with my audio when I fight. To where it needs to go, yada yada yada. So this was the remains of the Alpha team. The team we were supposed to meet up with and then sort of take out this deal that was going on and pick up Irving. Irving is this really weird dude. He looks like a drug addict and a guy who sells cocaine. He dresses like it, like he's a 1980s cocaine dealer. He's kind of balding, buck tooth, white guy, chain around his neck. Just awful, just awful. Going down, Shiva. Saving, yeah. Pick up gold. This looks familiar. We might be coming close to this where this BOW lives. He is really, really fucking strong. You have to basically set him alight. Now you saw in the cutscene, which I didn't actually record, but the first guy who was infected with those little parasite things coming all over his body. He is actually a BOW from one of the original Resident Evil outbreaks on the PlayStation 2 game. That's where that creature came from. It's just a series of worms, sort of centered around a person, and this person controls them. Of course, they've been infected with the T-virus and are just basically crazy. Damn it! Hang on, actually. Give.
I owe you one.
Haha.
I owe you one.
I need ammo.
Take this.
There we are. That's better. That is better. Okay. So, thought there's something here. Investigate. Another body. Damn it. Are there no survivors? Looks like we can go down there, but this area looks a bit different. And there's a guy there. Another one of these Alpha team. Oh dear. So this creature that we're going to come in contact with, he is known as the, I think it was the Worm Man or something like that, or I can't remember his name, but essentially it is a really fucked up creature. It consists of just basically this huge horde of worm things. They are very strong, but directly shooting them won't do jack shit. They need to be burned. All of them burnt off at once. Bullets do not work because they don't have organs or any kind of structural skeleton. They are just a big pile of worms. And we are going to fight it. The furnace key. We definitely need the furnace key. So the concept is we would lure it into this furnace, and then turn the furnace on. Now we will have to do that a couple times. And like I said before, this creature was first spotted in Resident Evil Outbreak on PlayStation 2. Now that game isn't a whole storyline, it's just a series of people. Well, it is kind of a storyline, they just go from level to level. It is a lot different. I will have to play it because, simply put, it's one of the few Resident Evil games I did not finish. I got stuck. I maybe did a couple of them with great difficulty. It is a huge pain in the ass to play them games, but I do still love them. Oh, look, here's another gas cylinder that looks easy to knock over. Yeah, I believe we can freeze it, you know, in its place, so we can get our distance from it. But essentially, go into the furnace, lure it into the furnace, run back out. Furnace key.
What the hell is that?
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
That was one person. So basically, just remember what I just said. Go back, lure it into the furnace, then burn the furnace.
Come on!
Okay.
It's got these things on it, haven't it? Okay, we're locked inside with it now. Break free. Oh damn it, we didn't lure it in. This is what we're going to do, we're going to go around the other side. I don't know how to get these things off. Oh, they just fall off. So we're going to go around the other side. Oh, now it's in. Damn it. Oh shit, it's not in there. It's not in there. I thought it was in there. I thought it was in there. Now we just got to get it to lure it. Just a wee bit more. Come on. Oh, not enough. That did damage to it. It does take damage. Lowering it into the furnace won't kill it, but we have to do damage to it still. So setting off these things is a good idea. Okay. Come on, gas. Just reassemble it.
Come on!
Come on, a little bit more, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yes, you motherfucker. Okay, that's not gonna kill it. We're gonna have to do this a couple more times, I'm afraid. Or did I kill it? Nope, I killed it. Okay, I did it. And now we know.
This thing was responsible for the death of Alpha Team. We need to report to HQ.
So now we can leave. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That thing was a little tough. It was a bit nerve-wracking. But we killed it. We did a good job. Yada yada yada. Kicked its ass. Another team member from Alpha Team. Oh. What's in here? Handgun ammo. Pick up.
Take it!
Roger!
And
You grab it.
she picks up. Okay, now I think I've got it. Next, a bit of ammo I'm going to pick up. So again, Alpha Team, they didn't do too well. Oh, up. Going up. Can't really get dirty there, but you know.
Let's go.
Got it.
What was that thing?
BOW that scumbag Irving left behind to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
Only we could have gotten there sooner.
If we had, we'd probably be dead too. Crits to HQ, do you copy?
This is HQ. Excellent work out there. We'll analyze the data immediately.
This whole town's gone to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado detailed in the Kennedy report. And aside from that, there's something new, something we've never encountered before.
Our transportation has been taken out too. Requesting a mission update.
The mission stands. Capturing Irving is your top priority. We believe he may have fled to the mines on the other side of the train station.
Wait, we're the only two left. You want us to go in there alone?
Delta team have been dispatched and are on their way. They'll assist you in locating and apprehending Irving.
But wait, we
I
can't!
repeat, your mission stands. We can't afford to let him get away. Proceed to the mines beyond the station. Over and out.
This is insane!
You ever get the feeling you're expendable?
Actually, I got an A for that one. Sweet. Okay, YouTube, that is the end of episode 1 for Resident Evil 5. Now, it brought back a lot of memories. It brought back a lot of details that I sort of missed about certain enemies and whatnot. So that turned out pretty good. You can view the BSAA in the library. Okay, I got an accurate percentage of 66. Enemies killed, 17. Deaths, 0. Clear time, 25 minutes, 19 seconds. Alright, so that's the plus 900 gold extra. So that's the end of the game, end of the episode. Like and subscribe to my channel. Write down on what you think I've missed or any like notes about Resident Evil that I would love to throw in. Alright, YouTube, catch you later.